All right, and we're live. This is the Long War, the special holiday edition. I'm Robbie B, and joining me is Stephen Four. What's
Hey,
up,
what's
dude?
up? What's going on, brother? How's everybody?
Chilling, chilling. Me and all the cats just hanging out, surrounded. I think they're gonna initiate an attack pattern here in a minute.
Yo, they're setting it up, setting in alpha plan number 66.
I think they're doing the Mighty Ducks formation.
Oh, the flying V.
Yeah, they're flying V. Yeah, they're about to pounce on me here in a second. We'll see. So Kenny's actually on a plane to what, Colorado or something?
Yes, he is to the Great White. Well, compared to what North Carolina, what we have going on right here, where it's like the Great,
It's
rainy,
like literally like
warm
70,
South.
what is it, 75 degrees? I walked outside. Let's see. I walked outside and I put on a jacket. I immediately came back in, put my flip-flops on.
Yeah, took the jacket off, packed it away because you won't need it.
77. It's 77 degrees.
I have my
Like,
AC on.
what?
Unbelievable. Christmas Eve day, and it is 77 degrees out. So, but how is that a bad thing? We've got great weather still necessarily, and we're good to go.
I feel like this is like during the day. Normally we do webcasts at night. I feel like we're like the Miami Vice edition because it's so warm and it's like light out.
Yo, got the sun coming in behind my 70 shades.
I didn't even know that was a window. I always thought that was just a wall.
Yeah, I love it. I love it in your studio, your cave area. You've done your best to mask how sunny it is outside. You know what I mean? Like, I've got it full-fledged coming in behind me.
Yeah, you can't even tell it. I mean, you can kind of see the light coming in through the window there, but yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a great I've got a great holiday and tomorrow planned with the family. Got some family from out of town coming in and stuff like that.
Nice.
Robbie, what you got going on?
I'll be local.
Oh, okay. I know there were some talks maybe about driving to VA, seeing some family, but
yeah, it's just I gotta get it's just not gonna work out this year.
Absolutely, it happens.
But, yeah, some folk, everybody. I'll probably make the rounds, try to figure out what time everybody's eating, so I get like 4 meals tomorrow.
Yo, absolutely. Robbie B's favorite time of the year.
A game in the system, like an extreme 40K couponer.
Like where your head's at.
Yeah, so no, it's all good. I think I got a demo game of Armada lined up. Show a friend how to play Armada too, so that'll be cool. And just waiting for the weekend, everybody to come out of their hobbit holes and get some gaming in.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's basically what's on the books for me is a bunch of chilling. I've actually got some stuff in the works that I'm building and creating. You'll hear a little spoiler alert. You guys will hear more about it coming up over the next coming weeks. But it is something that us gamers, we need to make 40K better. My little gadget that I'm building is gonna be it's gonna be pretty epic. I'm super looking forward to it, to the unveiling.
I hope it's a complex system of laser beams.
It is. It's kind of like sliced cheese. It's an idea on top of an idea that is made simplistic.
I like that. It's 40K. It's all about saving time, getting them extra turns in.
Absolutely. So Robbie B, will you make sure for everybody who doesn't already know and hasn't listened in the past, what is our Christmas schedule like over the next couple of weeks so everybody can kind of plan their holidays around maybe listening to us?
Yeah, so we're taking the next week off. Like, this is just kind of our happy holidays kind of webcast. We'll be back with original content, webcast, podcast, all the normal like tutorials and things the first week of January. So we'll be back on the 6th with the podcast webcast. That week we'll have a new battle. We'll have a new battle report. We'll also have all the tutorials and everything that week. So next week there won't be a whole lot of original content. We will have a new battle report dropping the 25, 26, 27, 28th will be the last of the War for Tots webcast, or excuse me, battle report.
Yeah, inside the mind of a gamer.
Inside the mind of the gamer. Yep. And then we'll have something new that me and Juice are going to work on next week at some point. And that'll kick off the next couple of weeks, and then we might have another Inside the Gamer series coming up for towards the end of January.
Yeah, potentially going into February because there is a tournament that you guys can be thinking about in your
Mhm.
Beats Lab this weekend in the North Carolina area, and that is on the 4th. Is that correct?
I think
Saturday,
it's a
that's
20.
January
Is it a 2-day
24th.
one? Is it 23rd and 24th?
So it's a
Might
single
be
day event in
a single day.
Virginia, or a single day in Raleigh, but there is a 2-day 5-round event in Virginia at Huzzah Gaming. The one
Right.
in Raleigh is at what local store is that at?
Event Horizon? I think it's in Event Horizon Raleigh.
Yep, absolutely. I think
Yep.
you are correct.
Yeah.
And so Richard and the guys are putting that on. So I actually had an epic game against Richard. You guys might have heard me talk about it with my IG Astra Militarum list against his 5 or 6 soul grinders with a brass scorpion and 2 helldrakes. What it was a list. So I'm looking forward to hanging out and chilling with all those guys at the end of January.
No, that would be pretty cool. Like we love supporting the local events. You know, we went out to War for Tots. We're going to this one. We're trying to take and do, you know, the inside the mind of a gamer. You know, taking it basically our away battle reports, so we can you know, get some content and stuff for actual in tournament content. You know, our on the road content, which I
Yeah,
think is
yeah.
pretty neat.
No, I think it is definitely nice. It is a little bit of a spin-off of what we're doing already. What we're kind of, you know, being able to throw down on the Beats Lab, and we're taking it on the road, man. And so I think it's great. I think it gives people some like different kind of views of the game if they're not used to seeing that tournament scene and kind of what kind of lists you can come up with. Again, we talk about lists all the time, and you guys can be like, well, you'll never see that. Or you go to a tournament and you always see this list and always see that. So you got to get ready. Well, all of a sudden, I don't know, you know, let's take Kenny's last or the games that you've seen already. He's played Eldar and a Drop Plot Blood Angels list that you probably would never think that you would play, you know. So we'll see, you know, what else is coming up. But it's really, really it's nice, man. I love going to tournaments just for the aspect of kicking it with everybody and seeing all these different lists. Robbie B, maybe in this next one we can get a little more involved on the opponent, kick it with them for a minute and pick their brains to kind of their preparation in their own Beats laboratory that
Oh.
they got ready, getting ready for this event as well.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting to see like two different kind of views of like the same kind of I guess meta or preparatory process, you know, because everybody's got this different idea like what's good and what's not good out there. And I know this event is ITC, which you know, like we talk about all the time. We love ITC. We love the fact that it, you know, from a business standpoint, I definitely respect what, you know, Frankie and Reese are doing out there. Personally, I feel like the comp side of the ITC is a little too restrictive. You know, where you're going to see the same, you're going to see it favoring the same lists over and over, the same army archetypes over and over and over again. And I'm not really about that kind of vacuum, but you know, that aside, you know, because it makes it harder to play some of these hobby centric lists, like some of the stuff like Kenny likes doing with chaos and things. And it's a little disappointing for me personally, but
so Rob, I think you hit the nail on the head, bro. Of like, I commend them, and from somebody has to do it. Somebody has to somebody has to go in and do what they've done. So good for them. Thank you, Reese, and everything for what you guys have done. But as you said as well, I completely agree. I don't agree with some of the things that are being done. It is kind of community policed, as you can say. People kind of vote with what they want.
that's it. That's it.
Use.
You're gonna vote for what you want, and that's I don't personally agree with that. And that's just my, you know, 2 credits, take it for what it's worth. But at the end of the day, you know, the stuff we're doing here, you know, with the bringing hobby back kind of comp and sportsmanship and, you know, scoring on that side, it definitely gives you a good framework. Like you can take the ITC stuff, you can take what we're doing, and you can, you know, and they even say, hey, we want to, you know, we're giving you the basis, you can modify it. We're doing the same thing. Like we're giving you the basis for hobby scores. You know, you can take that, you can take what they're doing. If you like all of it, you can put it together and you can run your own events. Because at the end of the day, you know better what your players want than what we want to make it. So
yeah, what we want for you. That's exactly right, man. Like until you are going to create a GT level event where 500 people are going out, who cares? Literally get your local scene involved. That's where the hobby starts at. And for many people, I don't know if you agree, Rob, but that's where it'll end at. You know, they as much as we preach and we say, go to an event, go to a Adepticon, go to this, a lot of people won't. The hobby, the joy that they get is going to begin and end at their own hobby shop. So you have to, it is your job as being local scene guys, local TOs, you know, stuff like that, to nurture your own area, give those people what they want, you know, and pull from whatever resources you have to.
Yep, I couldn't agree more with you. So it's good kind of like happy medium place, kind of amalgam to have all those sorts of things in place. So that's what we're going to be at in a couple of weeks. So I really want to see, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to this new kind of format. A lot of people have been digging what we've been doing with the, you know, inside the mind of a tournament player, that kind of series with the bird's eye view and then doing the cut-ins and things like that. So, but we're getting ready. Me and Juice are in the Beats Laboratory next week. We're getting ready to kick off a new series too. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see all these different elements pulled together. You know, we're trying to keep it fresh for everybody. We just got done with the 40K, the Long War League, War League. So that was kind of cool. That's all done. Congratulations. I don't think the actual one has dropped to the public yet about who won. I can't even keep track because we're basically like 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks behind or ahead over on the Hall of Veterans. So if you're a Hall of Veterans member, you can get in there. You can see stuff like 2 weeks ahead of time, all commercial free. So I don't even know like the real world of what they can even see anymore. So I don't want to spoil anything, but it's over. It'll be out soon if it's not already out.
Yes. Once you find out who the champion is, reach out and touch that individual. Let him know what a great job, and with an amazing, great list, how great he did to be the Long War champion. So with that being said, also, I'm really excited to get in with Robbie B, and I are going to do some one-on-one, you know, bringing it back hobby style 40K games. And I love playing Robbie B. So I love his play style. I love his kind of list that he brings versus mine. So there's going to be some really exciting stuff coming up here in the future.
Yep, and we can definitely cycle into some like you know, Horus Heresy stuff, some campaign type stuff. So there's a lot of opportunity out there for some cool stuff happening with the Beats Laboratory armies, and you know, some stuff we have access to still. So I'm really excited. So I think it'll be a good time. You know, as far as as far as news goes, like there really isn't much going on. You know, I guess we got a new Primarch coming out from Forge World. Korax was revealed today, the Raven Guard Primarch. So that's cool.
Yo, he does look pretty badass. Like, I love his pose. I think he's probably one of the most dynamic looking posed guys of the hallmarks that I was going to say of the Primarchs
of the hallmarks.
So yeah, that's looking badass. All I'm saying is, if Korax looks that good in my mind, I can't wait to see how good Sanguinus is going to look.
Oh yeah, I wonder if that's their like warm up to like sculpting him, because he's got to be doing something like super crazy, like choke slamming a bloodthirster or something. You know, like
absolutely. If Korax has got these cool looking cyber wings, plus, you know, doing acrobatic, some form of wing dance while he's choke slamming this power armor space marine, like, can't wait to see what Sanguinus is gonna do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Chilling there like mean mugging like this, like you got to come strong.
Yeah, I think some people were disappointed with the Night Haunter because he's kind of standing there and it's like, okay,
yeah,
like he should have been a little bit more dynamic, I feel like, but definitely conveys that serial killer kind of mentality almost. I feel like in a model, so I'm happy with it, but I would have liked to see a little bit more. I feel like
so. Robbie B, with the release of the epic trilogy again of Star Wars coming out, I have yet to see it. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know. Yeah, have you seen it yet?
I've seen episode 7.
Yeah, so I have decided to wade through all the other fans. I wasn't able to make it out the premiere night, and that's when I like to go see it, because I know those are like true fans. They won't be the guys talking through the movies and, you know, screaming at the right parts and all that stuff. So since then, I've attempted twice to go, and I'm like, there's a bunch of tryhards watching this movie now, and I would hate to have to you know, in local news, man was arrested because people were talking behind him in movie theater. And he chokeslammed them and says it was the force. So, like,
Yeah, no, there was no lack of people getting up to use the bathroom and like kicking the back of the seat though when I went, but you're gonna get that anytime though. I feel
absolutely.
like.
I'm so pumped to see it that I have taken my psychosis of watching things. Netflix has taught me this. I understand the virtue of waiting and patience now. Like, I'm perfectly okay with not watching the new season of Walking Dead until I can see all 13 or 14 episodes back to back within 18 hours.
Yeah, I mean, why watch it individually when you can just binge watch it?
No, absolutely. That's basically where I'm at right now. So,
You know, they coined a new term. It's called show hole.
show hole.
Have you heard of that? I'm in a show hole.
Okay.
So like you binge watch all of the episodes that are possible for a particular title, and then you're in a show hole because you don't want to go watch anything else. You want to see like the next
More, yeah.
But there isn't any more or like available. You know, like that thing where there's like another 8 episodes, but you can't find them because they're like not on Netflix and they're not on Hulu yet, and they're not available. You're like, I don't want to watch anything else.
The sad thing is I've been in this show hole for about 15 shows now, and it's getting sad. All of them, man. Like, there's actually a couple things. Red Road, if I'm not mistaken. It has the guy, I'm gonna fluster this all up. Khal Drogo. Okay, the Khal Drogo in whatchamacallit, he is the main actor, and so basically he's some big badass on an Indian reservation, and either way, great show. There's 2 seasons out. It kind of got cut a little short. Black Matter was another one. There's only 1 season out that went up, and that was made in 2015, so I'm hoping for another one. Black Matter literally is phenomenal. It reminds me everything that I love about the Sci-Fi Channel, and I was able to watch and bang all those out. Here recently, I've also been watching, a show that I didn't get into till recently was, I'm just having a blank on everything right now. The biker gang show.
Sons of Anarchy?
Sons of Anarchy. I never watched any of that, never got behind it. And then I started watching a couple episodes. And then I cracked out and watched all 7 seasons in, 5 days. I mean, it was bad. I get on some stuff.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, is that
that's Khal Drogo?
Okay,
gotcha. That's the dude in Red Road. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. Doesn't look bad.
No, it's really good. It's got some actors you'll immediately recognize and that have been in some of your favorite movies. It's a really good show. Definitely worth watching.
Well, it's got 2 Law and Order actors, so I'm in.
Oh, absolutely.
And Tom Sizemore of all people.
It's pretty solid. So
yeah, I'm gonna check that one. Oh, we should mention about the bits bags we're doing too.
Yeah,
they'll be around for about a week.
Yep, the good old classic. Everybody loves bits bags. Great quality for what you get. And actually, here these are going to be like some of the last ones we've done instead of the originals. These will also you'll get a paint pot in there. You'll get some rando dice, maybe just some really cool stuff.
Yep, here's one right here. We got these are for the Kickstarter ones. We got to send out some of these next week and some dice, some of the early dice ones, but this is basically what it's going to look like, and they're pretty big. I mean, for $50 you get a lot of good stuff in here, plus the paints, and you're going to get one of the Horus Heresy characters or models from the new box set. So it's always cool. You might get a Contemptor Dreadnought. That's worth the bag right there almost.
Come to find out, you might get a Horus Heresy brand new in plastic starter kit.
There's always that too.
Right, like that's a giveaway.
It's gonna take up more space than that bag though. It might be like this big.
Yeah. Well, it'll be in the plastic bag of holding.
Yeah,
that works the size.
Yep. So check that out. They'll be up on Spiky Bits if you need to find them, or just Google search Fat Sack of Bits.
Yeah, and then last thing I did want to mention, I have planned this weekend to go through some lists. There's a couple people that has hit us up at the
Oh,
Long War Facebook page. Thank you guys, and they've asked for some lists for review, specifically some help and work on with the Astro Militarum list that I am running. That I am so fucking excited about. Can't even explain. I think about this list all the time. I have the army set up and I just stare at it. And then I'll call Austin because he's running a similar list. And I'm like, Austin, what are you doing? He's like, what do you think I'm doing? Obviously, we're both staring at our list that are sitting up in the corner. You know, like I haven't been so excited in a while. So obviously that's coming through. So I'm going to be able to get with that person a little one-on-one. And then also we've got somebody hit me up about some NID lists, what they can do, kind of some NID tech and stuff like that. As we have said, I'm going to try to find a format that I can interact with everyone talking about lists and be able to turn around and share that with everybody else in the community, because you'd really be surprised the questions that we're getting asked about my IG list or Robbie B about a Great Night list or anything else of the sort. There's a whole lot more other people out there that want to play that exact same style and could really like that inside as well, but maybe doesn't want to interact with one-on-one. So that's my goal for this weekend as well, to try to figure out a format that everybody can see how we're interacting.
Well, we could definitely do it on a webcast, but that might, there might be other agenda that day too. So
yeah,
it's hard to work everything, kind of in together, when we got so much various projects and things happening.
There's just
going
not
on
enough
too.
minutes in an hour.
Yeah, but we do have the Army list a lot of times over on the Long War in the Hall of Veterans in the download section. We've got some Army lists in there, like the one Kenya was running from the Inside the Mind of a Gamer's over there. I don't think we got any of the guard lists in there yet, but maybe that's something we can get to shortly.
Absolutely.
Yep. So, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much about it. We just want to jump on here and say happy holidays to everybody and kind of give you guys all the schedules, so you're not like, oh no, what's going on? We'll be back. We'll be back next year. We're on hiatus, just like everybody else's favorite, TV shows and stuff.
Absolutely. Oh man, Evan jumped in and said, "Yo guys, what's happening? Merry Christmas, brother."
Evan Valdite.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Yo, he said something. What did he say the other day? Oh man, he made the funniest comment the other day. I literally laughed out loud. It's something he said. I forget what it was, but it was really good. Oh man.
It's one of my favorite things to do is whenever somebody texts me something funny and I literally respond with LOL out loud. I literally not just arbitrarily just laughed out loud, but I want you to know that I laughed out loud. So, well, Robbie B, I know I am in the Southern Pines Battle Bunker, so I cannot wait to be up in the Fayetteville area and get into the studio in the Beats Lab with you this coming up weekend, man.
Yeah, we'll get some stuff popping off and happening here shortly. So we are officially we're not putting out any video or podcast content, but we will be doing plenty of other stuff. Don't you worry.
Absolutely. Well, guys, Merry Christmas, and y'all be safe. Tomorrow, eat plenty of food. Get all your 40K hobby psychosis is in. PM me if you need any intel on what to watch on Netflix.
What to binge watch?
Yeah.
Juice's binge watch 2015. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Happy holidays. Hey, can you hit the button because I can't see?